Can't do anything anymore. It's done. Hey everyone in YouTube land, or wherever you're watching this, if it ends up being somewhere else down the road. Kimchi Chris here today with my first ever vinyl update video. Now, I love watching these videos of all the other vinyl nerds showing off their cool stuff here, and I just wanted to get in on the fun myself. I think I'm going to also do update videos for other things I collect, like video games or Kiss items, things like that, but the vinyl ones are definitely going to be the most frequent. Let's just get right into it today. I've got a lot of cool records to show you guys. Today it's mostly metal records, but you know, there'll be variety throughout these videos, of course, but that's just what I've been picking up recently, so let's get right into it. And today's first record is something I showed off in my vinyl tag video, but I want to show it here since it is a recent purchase, and it's a record I think is really, really good, and that would be Crossover Ministry by Iron Reagan. This just came out not too long ago, and it's an awesome crossover thrash record. I saw them live here a couple of days ago as well, and they put on a really good live show. And this particular pressing is limited to 200 copies. It's on this cool yellow highlighter splatter vinyl, as they call it. There's only 200 of them out there, and they did sell out in pre-order, so if you didn't pick it up, you're not going to be able to get this pressing of the record. That being said, you should definitely get this record. There's some other cool colors and variations. I believe they even have a tour press of it. It's just a great, to-the-point crossover thrash record. Doesn't overstay its welcome. 18 tracks in less than 30 minutes. Great record. Definitely go pick this one up. And next up, we got a record from another awesome band that I just got to see live, and that would be Alceste. They are a French metal band. I'm not even going to try to say the album title because I don't speak French, and I'm just going to sound stupid, so there's no reason to do that to myself. It has a nice gatefold there. They are a black metal band with elements of shoegaze, or a shoegaze band with elements of black metal, whatever you want to say. Sound that's been kind of popularized by Death Heaven, but this band is generally more respected in the metal community, in all honesty. It comes on this really cool looking purple vinyl here, and I don't know if this is limited in any way. I mean, I got it from them on tour. Maybe it's a tour press, I don't know, but this band doesn't tour America a whole lot. Now this tour, I hear, went really well, so hopefully we'll get to see them a little more, and this is a great record that I did pick up, so if they're still out there at the time of this video, definitely check them out. I'm sure we're going to see more from them in America, but I don't know, it's a cool record. Next up, we have a really cool record from Drop Dead. This is a power violence or grindcore band, whatever you want to say. I know they fall more into the power violence category. And this record is another one that I can't really say the name. It's all in kanji. Now, they are not a Japanese band, but that's just how this album is titled. Now, a lot of times you just see it referred to as self-titled from them, just like many of their records, because no one can really say the title. It's a really good grind record, a power violence record, whatever you want to call it. It's on this awesome looking blue vinyl. It might just look black there on the video, but I assure you it's blue. It's kind of see-through, actually. And this is a great record. It's a classic from the early mid-90s. I believe it came out like 93 originally. This is not an original pressing. Cool record. I usually pick up any of their stuff when I see it. You don't see it too often in local stores, and this one actually was at one of the local shops, so good pickup, definitely. Alright, next up we're changing gears. We're still keeping it fast and heavy. I have No One Deserves to Be Here More Than Me by Blacklisted. Now this is a hardcore band that's pretty typical to the Death Wish Records family type of bands. In other words, it's quality. I love that label, and they're always putting out great records. This one's on a really nice looking orange and black splatter vinyl. It's not really that limited. That's probably why I got it pretty cheap at the used record store, but it's an awesome piece to have in the collection. I do really like this record. It has a gatefold as well with all the lyrics and whatnot there. And this artwork, I mean, it just crosses over on both sides, and I think it looks really awesome. This is a great, great hardcore record, and if you've never checked it out, definitely look into it. Some of this band's releases I don't love as much as some of the others, but this one is a really good one. Definitely a quality record. You definitely got to check this out if you never have. Alright, next up I have a record from an artist that's not metal in the traditional sense, but if you talk to most metalheads that have listened to her, they love her, myself included, and that would be Chelsea Wolfe with Unknown Rooms, a collection of acoustic songs. Now, this is a little bit less metal in the fact that it's acoustic songs than many of her releases even, but there's still a lot of doom and gloom here to be had. It's on a really great looking record. It's kind of gold with like black stuff on it. Not really splatter, but I don't know what you'd call that, but really nice looking record. And this is a good album. Now, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this to be the first purchase for anyone that hasn't checked out Chelsea Wolfe before, because like I said, it is a collection of acoustic songs, and that's not really what she does. There's a, you know, it's not as droney and whatnot as some of her other releases, not as metal tinged, but it's awesome if you are scared off a little bit from her metal influences, if say you're more into the acoustic singer-songwriters and things like that she was early on compared to in some circles. This might be a good place to start, and then you can kind of work your way into her more traditional music, but I think this is a great record, good addition to the collection. I'm trying to get all of her stuff, and I don't know, this is a good pickup. Alright, and last up for today, we have a couple records from a band that I absolutely love. They are probably my favorite current grindcore band. They're always doing innovative things, collaborating with different artists or releasing music very quickly, as they always seem to do, and they just seem to always be grinding, for lack of a better term, always putting out new music and just working really hard, and that would be Full of Hell. And this year is actually their first record. Roots of Earth Are Consuming My Home, and I don't know if this is an original pressing. I think it's original-ish. I think it's an older release of it. It's on A389 Records, which is an awesome record label, and it's on this just amazing looking record. Today we've had a lot of cool looking colored records. It's this kind of see-through, black splatter everywhere thing, and this is a great record. Now, this is not my favorite record from the band. I don't think they had fully realized their sound just yet. Some purists of the genre might say this is their favorite or their best record, but I don't know. I think they were still kind of discovering their sound a little bit. It has this insert that just has the lyrics, not really anything too fancy there, but it's a great record. I'm glad to finally have a copy of it, regardless, and it, you know, it was the last one I needed to have all of their full lengths on vinyl, so that's really cool. But yeah, it's a good record. Definitely check it out. I wouldn't say it's their #1 record, but definitely a good release. And the other one that I got from them, I did show in my vinyl tag video as a recent purchase, but we'll show it here since, again, we're talking about recent purchases, and that would be the Rudiments of Mutilation re-release that just came out about a month ago. And this is a great record. I actually have one of the original pressings, but I had to get this one since it had new cover art, and it's also on a really cool looking record. Another see-through one with splatter. That's gold on that one. Again, I'm not sure how great some of these will show up on the video, but getting another pressing of this is never a bad thing, and it even came with this flexi, the 7-inch flexi there that has a cover song on it, I believe. I'm honestly not sure. I can't remember which songs on it. I haven't actually listened to this yet. I'm guilty as charged on that, but anytime you get some Full of Hell releases, it's great. I try not to collect a lot of repressings and double pressings of records, but this one having a different cover and being one of my favorite albums from them, this is one I would honestly recommend to check out as maybe your first release if you're just trying to get into the band. I love this record. It is so great. The insert here is cool looking, but a little bit boring. It's just plain text with the you know, on white on black. I guess these are the lyrics or something. It's kind of that metal text that's a little bit hard to read, but I don't know. Good release. I like that the back just has like no real information on it. But yeah, great band, great release. Definitely check out some Full of Hell stuff if you never have, if you're into grind or violence or metal of any sort. Think you're gonna dig them. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. I love watching these vinyl update videos myself from all the other nerdy vinyl YouTubers. And even though I don't concentrate solely on vinyl, hopefully I can contribute to that community a little bit by doing these videos. If you like what you saw, definitely hit that subscribe button and definitely hit the little alarm so you can actually get notifications. If you don't hit that, you might not get the videos. That's a thing that's happening these days. So definitely hit subscribe, definitely hit that thumbs up because the likes are awesome. And let me know in the comments below what you think of some of these records. Maybe you picked them up or have some opinions. If you have any questions about them, definitely let me know. I am by no means to the level of nerd that knows every little thing about these pressings, like the serial numbers and all that stuff, but love talking music, and that's what these videos are for. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.
Time machine.